Just Karina here from IG Digital, jumping into the group to say hey to all of our new members. We had quite a lot of you, I think, come from the Like-Minded Bitches Drinking Wine group from our SEO webinar on Roblox last night. So I hope that you enjoyed. For those of you that have been in the group for a while, you might have noticed that I disappeared to Bali last week. I was going to do a Facebook Live from there, but I was distracted by a few infinity pools, but also just the group of women that I was with. So I went along to the Institute of Code, which is basically a coding retreat in Bali, where it's all part of immersive learning. So you take away every other everyday task, and basically you only have to focus on the one thing that you're there for, which is to code. And so it can be a really effective learning method. Now, I wasn't there for the coding retreat, but they opened up the space for a female entrepreneur co-working retreat, which was really awesome because I met so many amazing ladies working on their businesses and doing really, really great things. We had everything from organic skin product line to, Oksana, who I wanted to actually chat about today. And she runs a promotional company called Impero. And I was gifted something from her, or all the ladies were at the retreat, that I have been using non-stop since then. And it's this little pen. So I kind of just wanted to show you guys about it because it's become my favorite productivity hack, and have basically been using it non-stop since Oksana gave it to all of us lovely ladies. So thank you so much for the gift, Oksana. But basically, I started my business back in July, and I'd only worked in-house before that. So I guess I didn't really understand every little element and aspect there was to running your own business. It's not just obviously doing what you're good at, so your service or selling the products. There's a whole lot of admin, and I found myself getting really bogged down in the admin, especially sending out quotes, following up quotes, accounting, all that sort of stuff. It was really actually starting to eat into, I guess, the time that I had to be productive, and my business just wasn't set up in the best way that it could be. And it's a very common thing for new businesses, or so I've heard. And I don't know if any of you guys out there, have experienced the same type of struggles when starting out. But Oksana actually addressed this with this pen. So it's like one of these old school pens. I used to have one back in the day where, you have the different colors, but each color actually means something in your business. So the red is for the horrible admin work. So, all of those paying invoices and that sort of thing. The blue is for sales and marketing. So all your promotional stuff. Blue equals basically, as Oksana explained. And if you, Oksana, watch this video later or you're here now, feel free to jump in. Hopefully I'm letting everyone know correctly. But the blue is basically money now. So any revenue that you're going to be making right now. And then the black is for strategy and future planning. Now, her hack is, and now this is the hack I've been using since I came back from Bali, is when you are doing all the different parts of your business, to write in the color. So red is admin, and I should only be spending 10% of my time on admin in my business. And blue, which is sales and marketing, which is money now, and obviously that's where you want to be spending most of your time in your business, and you should be spending I think, I'm already forgetting now, I think it's 70% of your time on sales and marketing. And then the black is strategy. So that's future money. So it's still very important, and especially important if you're setting your business up in a certain direction. So this is all of, whatever future products you're going to create. And you should be spending 20% of your time on that. So when I started to use this pen, especially when I was in Bali, because I was very conscious of it then, and started to actually write in the colors, I noticed that I was using a lot of this color. And I'm thinking that most of you guys or have at some time experienced this. This is all the menial tasks that, when you become bigger in business, you can actually, hire a VA or get accounting software. So I now use Xero to do my accounting. That takes away a lot of the red. And I also noticed that I was spending a lot of time in the black. Now, the black is what I probably call the fun part. I'm a creative. I love to dream big, as I'm sure most of you guys do. And the black is super, super fun. But you've got to remember that the blue is revenue now. And, if a tree falls in the woods, no one is there to see it fall. Did it really fall? So that's the blue part. And that's really important, that you are weighted in your tasks in your business and you don't get too bogged down in the red. So whether or not you get a pen like this, it's just a fun hack to keep in mind. It at least makes you aware of things. This week, I've definitely tried to focus more on the blue since having this pen. And of course, this hack is really not a digital hack. And considering we are a digital group and we're all about online, you can take the same hack. So instead of using the pen, you can just change the font colors on your computer. So when you're writing or working on anything admin, the font color is red. When you're working on your sales and marketing plan, it's blue. And when you're doing any future planning, it's black. And just be mindful of the ratio and where you're spending your time. And then you can start to improve that process where possible. As you grow bigger, you know that the first thing that you want to get rid of is some of that red, the admin stuff. So thanks, Oksana, for that tip and for the pen. She's in the group, so hopefully she'll say hey. And just to all of the other lovely ladies that have joined the group that I met in Bali, welcome. This is a great community, and everyone that's joined today, everyone has lots of tips and tricks and offerings to share, whether it's about productivity hacks with business, or specific digital marketing strategies, and how to fix websites and bring in more leads. But the whole purpose of this group is to share. So I didn't want to just keep going on writing with my nifty pen and not share the hack today, because I'm just going to be working via colors from now on. So that's it for my Wednesday, not Tuesday tip, because everyone does Tuesday tips. This is a Wednesday tip. Hope you have a lovely evening, and I'll chat to you later. And remember, colors, productivity.